The Steam Team, Sir Topham Hatt, Larry, Bob, the Foster's Gang, Mac, Blue, Frankie, Wilt, Eduardo, Coco, Mr. Harriman, and Madame Foster, Hercules, Xena, Aeolus, Gabrielle, the Wiggles, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Cream, Silver, and Blaze, Mario, Hatsune Miku, Tifa, and Nekopara, Chocola, Vanilla, Phrase, Coconut, Maple, Azuki, and Cinnamon were all angry because of Mattel ruining Thomas and Friends the series. Thomas. What on earth were the people of Mattel thinking? Those bastards just ruined my franchise by just making cringeworthy episodes and selling the deformed wooden railway toys. I can't believe we sold ourselves to this stupid company. They even made an awful reboot and ended the classic era and the CGI era. Edward. I know, Thomas, I've never felt so disappointed in Mattel. It's way worse, like how some people would sell their souls that happen to stack record companies for bands and celebrities that lead to downfall and sellouts, which we all end up getting. The reason why is because the company has been using greed to become greedy to earn money. Henry. I agree. That company just insulted our show, Rev W. Audrey, Britt Allcroft, David Mitton, Michael Angelis, and George Carlin. That's just. Gordon. Disgraceful. James. Disgusting. Henry. Despicable. Percy. Mattel is such a disgrace to the Thomas fandom and its classic fans. Toby. Yeah, that company doesn't know when to get their crap together. They ended our show and shut down the CGI animation studio. It's like Mattel doesn't want to care about us or any classic fans anymore. They did all that for nothing. Larry. Yeah, what Mattel has done has made God very angry and very unhappy. Bob. Mattel keeps going down the wrong path and making bad choices. Duck. I agree with Bob and Larry. Bob and Larry are both truth and Mattel is nothing but a lie and a scam. Donald. That Mattel is nothing but a muckle nuisance. Douglas. Is to leave it them behind we've all been wanting. Oliver. You know, I feel like giving up and losing faith in Mattel. This company, workers, and writers are acting all greedy and selfish. Wish that we all shouldn't have sold ourselves to the company. Emily. Shame on you, Mattel. We all hate you for ruining our show and ruining its fans. Mac. I can't believe it. Never mind that I would want to see that company like Mattel for ruining Thomas and Friends. Blue. Yeah, it's way worse than when Cartoon Network didn't want to care about old shows like our own, which is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It's like how the writers made me act like a selfish and unlikable jerk like Terrence and having everyone else take turns being jerks towards you and Frankie and having bad and poorly written episodes. Frankie. That's it, Mattel. I will come over there and punch you with my latest fists. Wilt. I will not be sorry for Mattel because of what they have done to Thomas because the company is definitely not okay. Eduardo. See, Mattel is muy stinko. Coco. Coco 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 Coco. Coco 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 Coco. Coco 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 Coco. Mr. Harriman. Mattel, you are nothing but a disgrace towards Thomas fans. Madam Foster. That's it. We will all no longer have faith in Mattel anymore. Hercules. Mattel is so disappointing. It is extremely dreadful. Cena. Yeah, Mattel is treating all older classic Thomas fans like losers for enjoying children's entertainment. It really makes me furious. Aeolus. Mattel is so greedy. I wish that they would go bankrupt. Gabrielle. I will not forgive Mattel for stealing an OC character that will be appearing in the Thomas reboot. Someone better file a lawsuit against the company. Greg. This is silly. Mattel is trying to ruin all of any longtime Thomas fans' livelihoods. Anthony. Yeah, I do not have faith in Mattel because of what they have done to Thomas. Murray. First the COVID-19 pandemic, then the death of Michael Angelis, and now Mattel has taken over Thomas. That is just so wrong. Jeff. I agree. I wish that Mattel has just got to stop ruining Thomas. Mattel doesn't deserve the show. Sir Topham Hatt. Mattel, you have caused confusion and delay. First, you used my railway as a laughingstock, then you made it into a playground, and now you have made a fool out of Thomas. And what's worst, you have falsely terminated Thomachdi Classics YouTube channel. Sonic. If the great Reverend Audrey were still alive today, he would go absolutely insane. Not to mention, he would be completely appalled to see the dumpster fire that the franchise is today. Not even Sega would stoop that low. Tails. I agree with Sonic. He would have sued the shit out of Mattel for what they did to his beloved tank engine. Knuckles. That's just uncool, Mattel. Ruining a beloved British property with your ignorance and incompetence. Amy. Oh Thomas. How far you've fallen. You idiots at Mattel are sick. SIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIII Shadow. Mattel is the definition of franchise killing, much like Disney, but 100 quadrillion times worse. They also ruined other brands like Barbie by making the once beautiful and well-made dolls cheaper and uglier as time went on. Ruth fucking Handler would be spin dashing in her grave like Sonic on steroids. Rouge. I know, Shadow. They also ruined the Monster High franchise by making a shitty reboot in 2016. Nobody asked. Silver. You are the absolute worst thing to ever happen to the Thomas franchise along with Big World Big Adventures and the Shannon Miller era. Your shitty handling of Thomas is completely unacceptable. Blaze. You can't spell maddening without Mattel. Turning Thomas into a childish, cartoonish and generic show just like 99% of the children's shows out there. Hatsune Miku. This is tragic, Mattel. I hope you burn in hell for your actions. Tifa. Vaffanculo Mattel. Questa e, la ultima goccia. Non comprero my putui prodotti. Mario. Stop ruining franchises, Mattel. You make a Mario extremely angry. Luigi. Me too. You also make Luigi extremely angry. Chocola. Chocola is extremely disappointed in you, Mattel. You are the absolute worst thing that this franchise has ever experienced. Vanilla. I am going absolutely insane. This is all your fault for destroying people's childhoods with your shitty ways of handling Thomas. I mean, just look at the new toys, especially Thomas Wood. They look absolutely hideous. Phrase. C'est absolument diabolique. Vous êtes encore plus malveillantk Spirit Airlines, Electronic Arts, Disney et tout autre entreprise malveillante. Coconut. Oh my fucking god. I have never seen a company as greedy as Mattel. They took down the Unlucky Tugs video on why the Thomas reboot is doomed to fail. They even terminated Thomas HD Classics. Not fucking cool. Maple. I agree with Coconut. I'll never forgive Mattel for that comment they made about autistic people on a Day Out with Thomas event. That's just disrespectful. Azuki. You make Electronic Arts look like a friendly company in comparison. You can never be trusted, Mattel. Cinnamon. Thomas looks so cute. Not. Stop with this, Mattel. I hope you die in a fire. Meanwhile, in the afterlife. Rev W. Audrey. What a beautiful day. What the fuck? What the hell has Mattel done to my franchise? The characters have been flanderized, there's no more realism in the plots anymore, the merchandise has become shitty Chinese bootlegs. And they even destroyed the series with Big World Big Adventures and All Engines Go. I was right. When an American company gets the hand of a British franchise, it'll be vulgarized.